Welcome class, welcome to lesson 06. So today's Thursday, and so the stuff for lesson 06 will open up, and you've got due dates of the 23rd, 25th, and 27th. And I will make sure I put those on these due dates there. But we're entering in the Article of Faith 5 and 6, so you can take a look at those. The purpose of this video is twofold: overview of lesson 06 and what's expected, but also to show you an example of a synthesis project. And I'll get to that in a moment. So lesson 06, go over the lesson truths, study assignments. Here's your study assignments. You guys are doing really good on these, and your discussion boards are very good. Again, you have your supplemental readings with your required readings. So again, not required. The supplemental readings are not required, but they always make really good reading. So after your first study assignment, you'll go, obviously, you guys got this pattern by now. You'll go to your discussion board and share your insights. Remember, just another reminder, your submission should be at least 200 words. And please include that word count at the end. After that, you'll go to the second or study assignment 2. Go and read those required readings, and the supplemental reading with Elder Oaks there is wonderful. Then you'll go down and do the due date activities for number 2. Another thread or add to someone in your group's understanding. And then Saturday, the due date 3 activities. Add to another person's conversation. These don't need only the first one needs the word count. The other 3 don't, but you need a minimum of 4 to be able to get full points, full credit. So I'm going to skip the synthesis project, but know that that's due. I'll come back to that. That's due, that's due for lesson 06. That'll be due on Saturday, the 27th. And don't forget your end of the week reporting. You'll notice here that your summary isn't even on here, so you don't need to do your summary. You'll be working on your synthesis project instead. So now what I'd like to do, I'm going to invite you to go to those instructions. And then you'll submit your synthesis project here as a PowerPoint document only. In the instructions it says PowerPoint or Prezi. Please just do a PowerPoint. It makes it a little bit easier. I'm going to show you a synthesis project from last year that is good. It was a wonderful project. Please again use it as an example, not a template of exactly what you're supposed to do. I'm going to hurry and skip that because it has their name on it. So you'll notice up here it has the title and also a thesis statement. So and then it gives us a diagram or an image here. It talks about the world's view and God's view. I thought this was a good image to kind of just reinforce their thesis. And I apologize, I won't stay on that title page with the thesis on it, but make your thesis very clear. Because it's got their names, I hurried on, so I won't show you that thesis statement, even though it would be a good example. But here's kind of what they did. They put the second article of faith, and for this project you need to work on and use the first 4 articles of faith. Here is just an example. They put the second article of faith and then their synthesis of that article of faith and how it can help with their issue or problem. Again, I'll be looking a lot at clarity. Just make sure it's very clear. Here's a couple of scripture references that they use, and then they went to a different article of faith. They got their synthesis, and this was kind of their pattern, and then the scripture references. 11th article of faith, synthesis, scripture references. I think that is a good pattern. This group was very clear. making the connections, again, scripture references, words of the prophets, family members. So I don't know. I guess I will be okay with that. They just kind of showed their family and their message to the world. You see their message of hope, the articles of faith, how it tied in, and then their testimony. And then your summary statement. So here's their invitation. They were very clear on what they had. You can go as slow as you want and with this, but with pausing it and looking at what they did and how they did it. I kind of went very fast, but this was a great project. They were very clear, very thorough, put everything in their project that was asked of them. This would be a very good example of what is expected. Theirs was a group project. Ours is not a group project, so you'll be doing it all on your own. Anyways, I hope that's helpful. Good luck with your projects.